So then we have this starfish. It doesn't look like it's metal. It appears to be a concrete starfish, maybe a yard ornament. This would be a reuse item because we have not established a market for concrete starfish yet.
I'm Connie Brand-Silver. I'm an environmentalist and I'm curious, how effective is our recycling?
Our recycling works very well. We have 92% participation rate for our curbside recyclers, and we are able to ship out of here about 80,000 tons a year to secondary markets. What does that mean? That means there's 80,000 tons of material that doesn't have to go to its final resting place yet. It's going to be still useful in our community or in our world. Hi, I'm Molly Schweers. I am a solid waste coordinator. I do the outreach and education for Lee County Solid Waste. We in Lee County are always in the top 5 recycling counties in the state. The goal for Florida is 75% recycling by 2020. We in Lee County are just under 73%, so we're very much on target. We get the rest of our recycling credits from our waste to energy process, that was a legislative process that recognizes we are taking our low value trash that we can't sell, we're burning it to create electricity, which we can sell, so that is a reuse for that product. What they are currently doing right is they are putting a whole lot of stuff in their recycle carts. We have our tonnage increased 22% when we went to the single cart. So that is what they're doing right. We're very, very enthusiastic recyclers in Lee County.
Recycle smart. Give me 5 for the cart. 1.
To understand that what goes in your cart, there's only 5 commodities that we are looking for in that cart. And those are the only 5 things that we are sorting for, and everything else is trash. So people who think that they're doing just a good thing, somebody can use this, we're going to recycle this, they're actually doing the most impactful form of disposal that they could possibly choose. I try to tell people, if you're in doubt, throw it out. The most common misconception, I would say, is that we want every single thing in your household that you don't want, that's not stinky. We don't want that in your recycle cart. That means the people that are already going through about 250 to 300 tons of material a day are having to pull out additional trash. And moving that material over to the waste to energy plant costs all of us about $400,000 a year.
My gosh, look at this pile of rubbish.
Yeah, this is stuff that's been sorted out, contaminated papers, yard waste. You can see what happens to your shredded paper, nothing good. Somebody gave us their pool filter. Looks like there's a toy there.
We got into this because it was the right thing to do. I'm Brian West, Media and Community Relations Manager for Publix Supermarkets. When we collect any recyclable item from the public specifically, we want the public to be very careful to put that item in its container. And that item should be clean. If that item's contaminated in any way, whenever they put it in the container, they've basically contaminated everything in the container as well. Cardboard, paper, egg crates, plastic water bottles is a simple example, plastic bags of course, but we've got the containers located at the front of our stores trying to make it convenient as possible as we can for our customers. All of those items are gathered together, they're shipped from our store back to our recycle facility in Lakeland. That is, each area has their own, but here for Fort Myers, that stuff's being shipped back to Lakeland, and there it's being bundled into giant bundles and then shipped off to the recycler for processing. This is something that we're doing completely on our own. There is no municipality requirement, a state requirement, a federal requirement. We're doing this completely on our own.
These go up to Alcoa in Georgia.
Okay.
Yeah, those will just get melted down and made back into soda or beer cans, beverage cans, and be back on the shelf in 6 weeks.
What is in this barrel?
Okay.
Is it usable?
Well, this stuff is all scrap metal.
Okay. I'm very pleasantly surprised that we are as efficient as we are and saving money to boot.
It's the right thing to do. At the end of the day, everything that we do on the planet has an impact to the planet. And if we're going to have these items as part of our ecosystem, we need to control them the best way possible.
I want people to understand that recycling is not the magic bullet. The issue that we're facing is the volume of trash. The reduce part of what we all are doing is so key. It's important to understand that not generating that waste in the first place, that's the keystone of all of it.